Hello guys, so today we are recording again. We are going to discuss Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program. I will discuss it this week and the next week, and hopefully we will finish, all the streams and categories. We started with nomination through employer job offer. We explained in the past two videos two streams, which are in-demand skills stream and foreign worker stream, which is for all the foreign workers outside and inside Canada who want to get permanent residency in Canada. Watch then in my playlist about Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program updates. Now I will talk specifically to students who finish, international students who finish, who have a degree from Canadian University, who are still studying and they figure out they want to stay, in Canada. They can do it if they fulfill all these requirements that I will mention in this video. But before we start, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow all the updates at my, Instagram, stepup_Canada. I also have a Facebook page that you can follow. It's also Step Up Canada, but I'm more active, on Instagram. So, there are lots of lives on Instagram and, videos that I do not post on YouTube, and, I interact more with my community on Instagram because here I didn't reach 1,000 subscribers, so I cannot, the community tab is not yet open, okay? So let's start with this international student stream. And then if you have any questions, before you ask me a question, check the link in the description box below. Everything is so self-explanatory that when you read it, you will be like, wow, I understand everything. So, I'm going to try to kind of, sum it up for you in this video and speak like, simple language so you can understand, okay? Because sometimes you have to go through very few times, to understand what they wanted to say about, this immigration stuff. Okay, so who is this program for? It gives international students who have a job offer in skilled occupation 0, skill level A or B, opportunity to apply for nomination to permanently live and work in Ontario. It's really important for me to understand. First, you apply. You are not applying for permanent residency first. You are applying to be nominated. So they have to invite you to apply. It's like exclusive program. And they have to invite you to submit, your application so you can get, permanent residency. This is really important for you to understand, okay? So regarding the job offer, this is what I'm doing. I'm not an immigration agent, but I can help you, secure the job offer from Ontario employer if you contact me and attach your resume, send the email to englishconversations26@gmail.com right here, okay? Now we're going to talk what kind of job offer you need to get. So job offer has to be full-time and permanent. We already said what full-time is. It means 1,560 hours. In all of the programs is 1,560 hours, meaning that's at minimum 30 hours per week, okay? Permanent means you cannot have end date in your contract. So seasonal jobs and contract jobs are not eligible for this. You have to have employer who will give you a permanent and full-time contract, meaning there is no end date. So they will say, okay, I want to hire you for indefinitely, So this is really important for you to understand. Then, regarding your wage has to match low wage in that region of province Ontario, or it has to be higher. How you will find what is the low wage? Usually they give a low wage, medium wage, and high wage. So you have to match low wage or higher, okay? This is really important for you to understand. There is a website, that I will leave in the description box below. It's a cool website. You can find the medium wage, low wage, and high wage, okay? This is important. Another one. application requirements. So we finished with the job offer. Now we are talking about applicant requirements. So what is required from you as an applicant who wants to come to to Canada and get a permanent residency? You have to receive an invitation to apply. So the first step, what I was talking to you, you're just, sending your documents to get the invitation to apply, right? Then you have to improve your experience under that NOC that you claim, you had experience in. Again, NOC has to be category scale 0, A, or B. Education. You have to receive from an eligible Canadian institution. The list of Canadian institutions will be at the end of the video. It will also be in the link. Everything is in one link, and it will be, in the description box below. One thing to notice, I noticed that you cannot access this link, from all the countries. I don't know, is it purposely done or something is wrong with the website? But my suggestion to you is go to VPN, connect to Canada network, and then you will, access this link. So if you're outside of Canada, if you have a problem with this, because when I was traveling, I was trying to access this link and it didn't work out. So then when I went to VPN, I connected to Canada network and it worked perfectly fine. So I don't know whether it's due to website or they want to limit, people not to go, and check these things who are not international students in Canada. I'm not sure, so maybe this, but if you have a problem, I already told you what the solution is. Okay, so we said for education, you have to receive from an eligible Canadian institution degree or diploma that takes at least 2 years to complete if you study a full-time basis, or degree, diploma, or certificate that takes at least 1 year to complete if you study on a full-time basis, and that requires previously completed degree. So master degree probably would be fitting in this 1 year master degree. So let's read a little bit more from their website. This means that in order to be eligible, your 1 year program must require a completed degree as an admission requirement. That means, like, for example, if you want master, you need to show the transcript, of your bachelor's degree, right? And evaluated by, WES. 1 year programs are ineligible if they require a degree or diploma or a degree or work experience or similar, regardless of whether you personally completed the degree program prior to being accepted into a 1 year program. Please also note that in order for a certificate program to be eligible, it must take at least 1 year to complete and require a completed degree as an admission requirement. A certificate program that takes 2 or more years is still subject to the degree requirement. So you have to understand these kind of things before you apply and check, if you are eligible. Okay, this is really important. And then you need a valid license. So again, it's like in the other programs. So if your occupation is licensed, you need to get the license in Ontario, to work that job. Intention to live in Ontario, again, in my other videos, I told you either, through you have some relatives, strong ties to Ontario, friends, boyfriend, so make sure you prove this, and say that there. This is really important now. Legal status in Canada in the time of application. So you have to show that, like, if you are in Canada, you have a legal status to be in Canada. So there is application period. So for those of you who are asking for this, within 2 years of completing the requirement necessary to obtain your degree, diploma, or certificate. So, for example, if you have, all these requirements at the June 1st, 2019, you should apply before, on, or June 1st, 2021. So this is within these 2 years you have to apply. So there is also a paragraph that explains, for those of you who haven't completed yet your degree, what you should do and there is a paragraph that will be on the same link. You just have to scroll, you know, down that page. Employer requirements, as I already did in previous videos, I do not mention because they're self-explanatory, and you can, you know, read about them again on this link that will be in the description box below. Supporting documents, sometimes you will need supporting documents. They all have to be scanned in PDF and uploaded online because you are submitting all this online. And 1,500 Canadian dollars is a processing fee, and they're accepting Visa, debit, MasterCard. They will explain all that, you know, on the you know, link that I will put in the description box below. Now, this is important part. When you receive a nomination letter, work permit letter, you have 6 months to apply. So after you receive nomination, you have 6 months to apply. And now they are discussing on the same link whether you should use a legal representative or not. So my advice here to you, for those of you who have never moved to any country, do it with immigration agent. This one, I'm already collaborating with him, and he is a guy who has 20 years of experience, and he brought many families to Canada. So I would use, you know, somebody trustworthy, somebody who has, you know, let's say, who has this number, like who is licensed, you know, immigration agent in Canada. Again, you can always check, you know, if the immigration agent is licensed in Canada or not. So please do not go to these people who are promising you, you know, oh, I can get you the job. You know, nobody's gonna give you a job like for money. So you have to go through whole process. You know, you have to apply for the job, you have to write resume, cover letter, then you have to send to a Canadian employee. He has to interview, and then if you pass the interview, you can get the job. This is a regular process. So please do not trust these people who say, oh, if you give me this amount of money, you will get the job. That's not how it works. You know, you have to apply and then go through legal ways, you know, to get the job. And no one can give you a job just like, you know, with a magic stick, you know, and you, oh, you will get the job. No, you still have to go to the interview. So all these people who are promising you, oh, you will get the job if you give me this amount of money, that does not exist. Everything depends on you, and, you know, if you pass, you know, the interview with a Canadian employer. Again, if you are also, you know, invited to the interview, because, you know, I'm getting these horrendous resumes. I see that these people have tons of experience. They're really educated, but the way they wrote the resume, it's like, oh my God, nobody would hire them. So you have to think about these things when you want to apply, you know, and go to Canada. So my advice for you, use the legal representative, so they will help you, you know, to get the permanent residency, because people who are licensed immigration agent, they have probably, you know, 20 years of experience, like this, you know, immigration agent that I'm collaborating with, and they can help you a lot to understand, you know, whole process. So you are sure that you won't miss any step, and all the, you know, documents will be submitted on time. You will have all the documents collected and organized. So again, I will leave his, you know, contact in the description box below, also here. So, sorry, if you have any questions. So again, if you need help with the job offer, you can contact me, you know, at englishconversations26@gmail.com. I have to repeat this, you know, my services are not free. Everything is paid in advance, and everything is transparent. You know, the contract is signed by both parties. So please do not send me emails, oh, I will pay you when I get to Canada, or things like that. That doesn't function like that, okay? So thank you so much for watching this channel. Please, you know, like, share and subscribe. Bye.